Welcome to Converting Fractions video.
Hi guys, so today we're going to be going over lesson 1.2, converting fractions from mixed numbers to improper fractions and all the way around. First thing we did in class was a do now, which consisted of you reducing the fraction 15 over 24 to simplest terms. In other words, we're finding an equivalent fraction. And how do we do that? Well, step number 1 is to find the factors of 15 and the factors of 24. Okay, so factors of 15 are 1 times 15 and 3 times 5. The factors of 24 are 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. Okay? Now, to identify the GCF, we have to look at the biggest number they both share. 15 doesn't have a lot of numbers, right? But if you look at 24 and compare to the numbers 15 has, the biggest number they share is 3. So 3 is the GCF. Now, what do I do with that GCF? Well, I take the original fraction, which is 15 over 24, and I'm going to divide by 3, which is my GCF. So now I have 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 24 divided by 3 is 8. Okay? And lastly is for you to write it out nicely. So 15 over 24 is equal to 5 over 8. Okay, so what is a mixed fraction? You guys had the options to choose if you were in class. However, I'm just going to define it. A mixed fraction is a fraction with a whole number and a proper fraction. So it has two parts to it. Okay, it looks in the form of something like this, okay? A big number in front of the little fraction. So how do we convert a mixed number to an improper fraction? Let's find out. We use the M.A.D method. Now, these are just words, and then we're going to do an example, okay? The M.A.D method means multiply the denominator by the whole number, add the product to the numerator, and the denominator stays the same. So essentially what I would like for you to remember out of the M.A.D method is multiply, add, denominator stays the same. Let's look at our first example. So in this example, we have the mixed number 5 2/3. Okay, first step is to multiply 3, the denominator, by 5, the whole number. So 3 times 5 is 15. Okay? And the next step is to take that 15 and add it to the numerator. So 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. Remember, the denominator stays the same. So if the denominator is 3 over here, then the denominator is going to be 3 in the new fraction. Okay, so we multiply 3 times 5, which is 15, plus 2 gives you 17, and the denominator stays the same. Let's look at another example. Here I have the mixed number 3 1/4 or 3 1/4, and I wanted you guys to try to express it as an improper fraction. Now, how do I do that? Well, I have 3 1/4, right? So first step is to multiply and then add, okay? Or what I like to do personally is that since 4 is the denominator here and it's going to be the same on my answer, I write it in first. That way I'm done with the denominator. Next is I got to find the numerator. What is the numerator? Well, now I have to do my little steps. I multiply 4 times 3 is 12. And 12 plus 1 is 13. Done. Okay? I keep the denominator the same. There's a 4 here. There's going to be a 4 over here. 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 plus 1, 13. That's my numerator right there. Okay? So then it was your turn to see what you actually remember, what you actually understand. Okay? So now we have the mixed number 4 into 5th, and we want to express it as an improper fraction. Take a few minutes, if you pause the video, take a few minutes to try it out on your own, and then come back to check it out. Okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the denominator down, because if it's 5 over here, it's going to be 5 on my answer. It stays the same. Now I have to find the numerator. And how do I do that? By multiplying and then adding. So 4 times 5 is 20. And 20 plus 2 is 22. So the final answer is 22 over 5. Okay, so what is an improper fraction? An improper fraction is a fraction that has a larger numerator, okay? So the top number is bigger than the denominator, which is the bottom number. Okay, try to become familiar with the vocabulary. Improper fraction has a bigger numerator than the denominator. So, how do we convert an improper fraction to a mixed number? Let's find out. I just talked about this slide in class, which is explaining and reviewing the long division method. So, I have the improper fraction 15 over 7. Now, which number goes inside and which number goes outside? A lot of people mix these up, and that's okay. But I want you to try to become familiar which one is actually going inside the house and which one is staying outside. I like to think about it. 15 is grounded, so he's inside the house, and 7 is outside chilling with his friends. Okay? So once you set that up, all you have to do is solve the long division problem. So we have 7 goes into 15 how many times? Well, 7 times 2 is 14, and that's as close as we're going to get to 15. 15 minus 4 is 1. That's all you need to do. Now we have to write it down in the form of a mixed number. So the answer is already given to you, okay? It's 2 and a 7th. But how do they do that? Well, first thing I'm going to point out is, do you notice that the original fraction, the denominator is 7? Then your answer is also going to have 7 in the denominator. Okay? So if that's the first thing you want to do, then go ahead and write it down. That way you're done with the denominator. So this number, done. We don't need that anymore. Now we have a 2 over here, and we have a 1 over here. The 2 is the number we just multiply by to get 14, right? 7 times 2 is 14. That number you multiply by, it's saying that 7 goes into 15 2 whole times. So that will be your whole number. It goes exactly 2 whole times, but that gives me 14, not 15. So that means that there's only 1 left over. So that little 1, we put on the numerator because it's a part. Okay? So let's look at an example of me actually going over it, okay? So I have an improper fraction here, 21 over 8, and I want to express it as a mixed number. So my answer should look in the form of this. You do not need the boxes. It's just me for you guys to see what a mixed number fraction looks like. So I have the fraction 21 over 8. 21 is grounded. He got no phone, no Snapchat, no nothing. 8 gets to go out and hang out with his friends. So 8 is outside the house. 21 is inside the house. 8 goes into 21 how many times? Well, 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 is bigger than 21, so we can't use that. If we go 1 back, we end up with 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Now we subtract. 21 minus 16 is 5. I have the 3 numbers I need, so I am done. I just have to plug them in correctly. So I have the 8, the 2, and the 5. Where do they go? If you look at your original fraction, 21 over 8, you notice that your denominator is 8. So that means that my answer will have 8 as the denominator. In other words, we're done with number 8. Now the number I multiply by represents the whole number, saying that 8 goes into 21 2 exact times, 2 whole times. But there are 5 pieces left over, so 5 is my numerator. Now it was your turn. Your turn is to convert the fraction 14 over 3 to a mixed number. Okay? So again, I'm going to do the boxes so you guys can see what a mixed number looks like. If you want to go ahead from the beginning and write 3 on the denominator, go ahead. 3 is down here. 3 is going to be on your answer. Okay, try to get used to seeing which one goes inside and which one goes outside. So 14 is ground that is inside the house. 3 is outside. Now 3 goes into 14 how many times? 3 times 4 is 12. And that's the closest we're going to get because 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, now we subtract. 14 minus 12 is 2. These are the 3 numbers I need. If you already wrote down your denominator, then the 3 is out. You have the 4 and the 2. So the number we multiply by, 3 times 4, that's how many times 3 goes into 14. So that's the whole number. Okay, so we have 4 as the whole number. And we have 2 little pieces left over, so that's the numerator. So my final answer is 14 over 3 is equal to 4 and 2/3. I want to point out your homework. Your homework is going to be 4 problems on the CAMI worksheet, which is 2 mixed numbers being expressed as an improper fraction and 2 improper fractions being expressed as a mixed number. Try your best and please show your work because that's all I'm looking for. Thank you for watching.
See you in the next one.